Today what I want to talk about is the Thunderlord quest in Destiny 2. The Thunderlord has returned in Destiny 2, absolutely exciting and amazing. It was one of my favorite exotics from back in the Destiny 1 days, and the fact that it's returned is really fun and exciting. Also, they made some changes to it as well. As we know, when you shoot it now, we have thunder coming down from the sky and lightning. Very, very cool, and we've got some nice ornaments for it as well. But today's focus, like I said, is on the Thunderlord quest, and it's just going to be talking about how I feel as if the Thunderlord quest should have been handled to give the quest a little bit more excitement and oomph, and just to see if you guys actually agree with me on this as well. Now, before we start, I do have nothing against, Bungie or anything like that. This isn't like a digging video at Bungie or anything like that. It's literally just a video on how I think the quest should have been handled, and, to make the quest have a lot more excitement behind it and mysterious stuff behind it. So, let's just take a look at how we actually acquired the Thunderlord in the first place from the quest that we actually did. The first step was to, decrypt 10 engrams, legendary or exotic, I believe. And all that quest step took was to go to, the Cryptarch in the tower, literally buy 10 engrams, and you was done, and that was it. You couldn't do anything else until it rolled around again. So it was very underwhelming. A lot of people did complain about it, and that's why I feel like making this video, because a lot of people did complain how underwhelming this quest was, and the time gating stuff, there wasn't much stuff to do in this quest. And once I get into it, you will see my version of the quest, and just to see if you guys agree. So let's continue with the video. The second turret roll, what we had to do was do a couple of lost sectors in the EDZ. Again, nothing too crazy, didn't take long at all. And then we were time gated again, and then after it came around again, we had to go to the Cosmodrome. Returning to the Cosmodrome was cool. We had to kill some stuff, go to the tower and get the Thunderlord. Now let's be honest, the only good thing about the quest was, one, getting the Thunderlord, of course, absolutely amazing that it's returned, and two, we got to return to the Cosmodrome. That nostalgic feel was there. It was cool seeing that place again. But in all honesty, it was literally get on the game, do something for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then once you were done, you had to wait every time it came around, and there wasn't much mysterious to it. We were supposed to be solving a murder mystery. There was nothing mysterious about it or anything like that. It was, it just didn't feel that exciting. So now we're going to jump into how I think the quest should have been handled, and you're going to hear my version of the Thunderlord quest, and let's just see if you guys actually agree with me here. The first things first, what Bungie would have had to have done is to keep the quest as secret as possible. Make sure, it's hard to decrypt this, keep the Thunderlord out of the database until after someone actually unlocks it for the first time. I believe they did something like that for the Outbreak Prime. No one really knew about it. It was a secret for a very, very long time until people actually started finding out about the Outbreak Prime quest. And we actually got to, dig into it, and the community worked together to unlock the Outbreak Prime. The Outbreak Prime quest was one of the best quests I've ever done in a game. It was so fun to be able to do that and, work together as a community to try and find out, and seeing it unlocked for the first time was very, very cool. And I feel as if they should have done that with the Thunderlord. That's the first effect they should have done, is kept it as secret as possible. So it's going to be time gated, my version as well, but this is why it's going to be better in my version rather than, the simple one we had when Bungie did their version. So here we go. The first step is decrypt 10 stolen engrams, not just 10 engrams, so you can't just buy them from the Cryptarch. There's new engrams that are going to be dropping called 10 stolen engrams. You find these stolen engrams from Fallen in strikes and other activities involved in the Fallen. Chances these engrams are pretty rare somewhat, to keep players playing throughout the week. I'd say you'd have to play for about 3 to 4 days during that week to get these 10 engrams done. Not 4 days game time, of course, just play for 3 to 4 days while doing your weekly reset stuff, and you will get the 10 stolen engrams for this quest to be done. Once you've done those 10 stolen engrams, you will be time gated just like it was in the original quest. But after that, and it does come around again, you will go to the EDZ and do some lost sectors. But the change this time that I would have put in is at the end of these lost sectors, you have a chance to drop clues from the chests. You will have to find 5 clues in total just by doing lost sectors around the EDZ and having a chance to drop them. Once you find all 5 clues, you will take those clues to Amanda in a tower, and a special version of a Fallen Strike will be available in the game. It will be a Fallen Strike we already have in the game, but it'll be a special version of it. It's somewhat difficult, modifiers and stuff like that. And beating this strike will actually unlock a final clue from the rewards at the end. But this clue will be, crypted and all that kind of stuff. It will need decrypting, and that's why it will be time gated again, just like it was in the first one. And we're going to have to find out where to go after that needs decrypting at the tower. So it'll be time gated while that is being decrypted. And next time it rolls around again, the final week rolls around, just like when the Cosmodrome week rolled around in the original quest. But this time we're going to go to Amanda, the clue has been decrypted, and it tells us to return to the Cosmodrome and search for more cryptid clues. While we're in that Cosmodrome mission, we'll be running around and finding, you know, things on the floor that are actually even more clues to actually complete the mission, and also, you know, kill all the enemies, etc. Complete the mission. Once you found all those clues, you take them back to the tower and you know, start getting them decrypted as well. Then every week up until Black Armory is out, a new area of the Cosmodrome will be unlocked for us to go in and find more clues, you know, and eventually we'll have like almost all of the Cosmodrome unlocked after all these weeks. And once Black Armory does come out, we would have found all said clues from all the different places on the Cosmodrome that we unlocked from doing all those weeks. And we will find, you know, a new quest will unlock once Black Armory is out after doing all the quest steps I've already said. And it will tell us to go and find parts of a relic weapon scattered around you know, the areas in Destiny 2 and during Black Armory and stuff. And these parts aren't going to be obvious either. It's not going to be obvious that it's the Thunderlord. They're just going to be like random weapon parts, special weapon parts that we can actually find around the areas of the Black Armory. And once we have done that, we will find all parts, take them to the gunsmith, and then the gunsmith will build the weapon for you, and you will have Thunderlord in your collection. So there you go. There is my version of the quest right there. A lot longer, brings out mysterious feel to the quest as well, because you have all these clues to search for. It makes, you know, getting on the game each week even more fun, because you have a new steps to do to the quest instead of something to do for like 5 to 10 minutes. You actually have to play quite a bit, find clues, decrypt 10 stolen engrams, you know, go to the Cosmodrome, and every week after the Cosmodrome is unlocked for that first time, you unlock a new area to search for more clues. Black Armory comes out, you know, once you find all said clues, a new quest will unlock, and you know, you have to go out and find parts of this ancient relic. And once that is done, you take that to the gunsmith, and it will unlock the Thunderlord for you, and you'd solve the mystery on the murder of you know, the Cryptarch and stuff. So there you have it. There is my version of the quest. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you have, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment down below if you agree with me. Would you like my version of the quest a whole lot better than the original version that we had? And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.